So I've got the relic Bravura. Where it is? It's in my inventory somewhere. And it appears that there is another quest for the relic. In order to receive the quest Up in Arms, you must be equipped with a relic weapon Zenith. Paladins must be equipped with Kurtana, but I don't have it right now. So I tried to talk to the NPCs, they didn't tell me anything. And then I have talked to this portly Moogle. And he said the other day when Geralt was deep in his cups, I overheard him mumbling something cryptic, Kupo. If you've got a bottle of Tavnarian mist, you can infuse spiritish into your relish at the furnace. I wonder what that means, Kupo. So let's see, there is a furnace here. So if we click on it, we will get a list of different relics for different classes. So let's filter them. So there is a warrior's relic, and in order to enchant it, I suppose you need this Tavnarian mist, which you can buy in this Mordona city. You have to spend like 60 badges for this free. So let's do this. Exchange. 44, 46. Okay, it's a bit better now. Okay. And it worked or what? Yes, it worked. Okay. Still looks the same. Perhaps when I fight with it, it will change. Okay. But now the quest is available. Geralt appears to be in a spot of bother. Okay. It's you, Guts. I never thought I would be glad to see you. Just the other day, this old bloke from some faraway land suddenly appeared. He's been bugging me ever since, asking about putting souls in relics or somewhat. None of it makes a bit of sense to me. Can't the man see how busy I am pounding kettles all bloody day? I ain't got the time to be humoring the elderly. What's more, you're the one with a relic, ain't that right? If there is anyone this Gelzane bloke ought to be bothering, I reckon it's you. Run along then and keep the old coat off me back. Zodiac weapons, the saga begins. Okay. The impropriety. In my land, the elderly are treated with deference, and visitors received with honor. You must excuse me, adventurer. I have endured a trying sea voyage to meet with Eotia's greatest weaponsmith, only to find that he is the greatest bore I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. But what is this, your weapon? Unless I am gravely mistaken, it's a relic infused with Tavnarian mist. Marvelous, marvelous. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gelzane, and I hail from the near eastern city-state of Rats at Hen. I am an alchemist by trade. It has been my life's work to study the enchantment of arms through soul infusion. Verily, Tavnarian mist is one of the fruits of my toils. Upon learning that the elixir had come to some prominence in Eotia, I journeyed here with the intent of exploring new possibilities in my research. I want but for a subject to proceed. If you will be that subject, your weapon will become further enhanced. Will you agree to assist me, adventurer, and for your troubles come to possess a mighty relic? Sure. A decision you will not regret, but without a further ado, allow me to explain what my research will entail. Now, I trust you are aware that Ether permeates all things in our world. What you may not know, however, is that Ether is found in greater concentrations in Eorzea than elsewhere. When a weapon infused with a quasi-soul such as your relic is used to slay a living being in this ether-rich land, a peculiar phenomenon occurs. The ether released by the fallen creature resonates with your weapon and agglomerates into a crystal which I have dubbed Atma. It must be noted that this occurs only in rare occasions due to factors I have yet to identify. Now, as you may have already gathered, Atma is essentially the crystallized soul of a living being, and these crystals hold the key to strengthening your weapon. According to my research, 12 unique pieces of Atma are required, meaning that they must be acquired from 12 different foes. See the Deed Dawn adventure, and you shall hold in your hand such power as you have never known. Okay. Atma now obtainable. By participating in certain fates, while equipped with a relic weapon Zenith, you may obtain an Atma crystal. The locations of the fates and the Atma yielded are as follows: Central Shroud, Atma of Maiden; Southern Tanalan, Atma of Scorpion; Upper Lanostia, Atma of Waterbearer; East Shroud, Atma of the Goat; Eastern Tanalan, Atma of the Bull; Middle Lanostia, Atma of the Ram; Western Tanalan, Atma of the Twins; Outer Lanostia, Atma of the Lion; Lower Lanostia, Atma of the Fish; North Shroud, Atma of the Archer; Central Tanalan, Atma of the Scales; Western Lanostia, Atma of the Crab. This information can be reviewed in the completed journal for the quest Up in Arms, which can be found under Side Story Quests. Okay. So does that mean that I have to collect 12 crystals? Okay. So I was able to gather all 12 crystals. The chances of obtaining them are purely random. So basically you do all fates in the current location and there is a chance that you will obtain the crystal. If you are lucky enough, you will get them from your first fate. If you are not, it will take quite some time to gather them. So let's pick my weapon, Bravura. Where is the relic? By chance you forgot to bring it? Please ensure that the relic you wish to enchant is placed in your armory chest. Okay. Okay. So let me equip my old axe. Wait, what did he said? Through the power of Atma, I shall imbue your relic with such might as it has never known. Let me the object you wish enchant, and I shall see the deed done. Okay. 12 unique varieties of Atma. You have done well, my dear adventurer. Pray leave the rest to me, I require but a moment. Okay, now it looks reddish. Okay. Well, it looks like a bloody X. It is done. True to my theory, the souls housed within the Atma have merged with your relic. Take it up once more, adventurer, and savor the newfound power that courses through it. The relic Zenith has been reborn through the power of Atma. Okay. If you wish to have another relic weapon, then if enhanced, you may do so by repeating the process of obtaining 12 unique pieces of Atma and then presenting the objects to Jelzane. Okay. So let me check. Where is my relic? Okay. Okay, looks like a bloody X. Okay. Let's take another quest. Jelzen is a man with a grand plans for your relic weapon. Ah, my stout assistant. I trust you are enjoying your Atma-infused relic. Now, while your newfound might may indeed be impressive, what if I were to tell you that your weapon may grow even mightier still? My research leads me to believe that this is a distinct possibility. As before, if you would agree to be my subject, I promise you that you will not be the worse for your part. What say you? Okay. I knew I could count on you, my friend. Listen then to the theory I have recently formed. Legend tells that when the world lies upon the brink of destruction, brave souls who bear the light shall rise to banish the darkness. These heroes are known by myriad names, but in my native Rats-et-Han they are called the Zodiac Braves. The Zodiac Braves were said to wield arms of an unparalleled might that shone with the radiance of 1,000 stars. Okay. My ultimate objective, dear adventurer, is no less than the recreation of these legendary arms. The Fafnirian tradition holds that the Zodiac Braves gathered light to their weapons by vanquishing formidable foes. It's my theory that the heroes were in fact absorbing souls, and now, through the use of the Atma, your weapon has been transformed into something with the self-same ability, and it exists as a vessel of souls. At present, however, this vessel holds but a small fraction of its capacity. If your weapon is to realize its potential, you must have it drink deep of the souls of slain foes. Of course, not every soul is created equal, and so it follows that not all the creatures will serve our purpose. Indeed, the Zodiac Braves themselves were very particular as to which foes they choose to vanquish. In the interest of efficiency, you will do well to seek out adversaries of like nature. For this you might refer to the Trials of the Braves, a collection of the sacred texts that tell of the heroes' deeds. The books are common enough in Rats-et-Han, but having recently formed my theory, I did not think to bring them with me, alas. So with trade flourishing between our lands, mayhap there is a local merchant dealing in imported wares who has them in stock. Okay. So I have to speak with Rowena at the Revenant store. Eh? Tevnerian literature of heroes who wielded dazzling weapons, and it's called the Trials of the Braves. Might be as I have got something what fits your description, because Chuzana is the one who deals in tomes and the like. You will find her near the north gate of the toll. Okay. Trials of the Braves? Why yes, we happen to have the tomes, but why would anyone be interested in moldy old things like... what I meant to say was, they are extremely rare and you aren't likely to find them anywhere else in Eotia. 9 books comprise a set, and each tome is worth a small fortune, but I like you adventurers, so I'm willing to offer them at a discount. For the bargain price of 100 Algalain tomestones of poetics, you can be the proud owner of a piece of history, a book from the sacred trials of the Braves. Make no mistake, anywhere else you will easily pay twice that. When you are keen to make the exchange, just let me know. Okay. Trials of the Braves commenced by defeating all the foes listed within the book of the Trials of the Braves. Your relic weapon anima will gain in attributes. Okay. Distinct sets of Trials of the Braves exist for each relic. A set is comprised of 9 books, of which only 4 are available for exchange at first. A paladin set comprises 7 books of Kurtana and 2 for the Holy Shield. Only 6 of these are available for exchange at first. Each book can be purchased from Gijzana. Please note, however, that you can possess only one at any given time. You must complete all the objectives in a book before you may obtain another. Alternatively, you may also dispose of it by speaking with Gijzana or via the key items menu. May your relic trick deep the souls of your enemies. Okay, sounds interesting. The Trials of the Braves is a collection of sacred texts spanning 9 books, each of which contains a series of objectives for enchanting your relic weapon Atma. They can be acquired by exchanging Algorand tomestones with Gijzana at Reverend's Toll. Each book will appear in the key items section of your inventory. By vanquishing all the foes listed to the Rhine with your relic weapon Atma equipped, the weapon will undergo evolution. Okay. Upon fulfilling the objectives of all 9 books, your weapon will be ready to complete its evolution and become a relic weapon Animus, one step closer to one of the transcendent Zodiac weapons. Please note that you can only possess one book at any given time. Okay. Okay, let me buy one book. Books of fire, books of fall, books of wind, books of earth. Let's start with, I suppose, books of fire. Is that right? Or books of wind? Let's start with the books of wind. Exchange? Yes. Here it is, the book of your heart's desire. I have no doubt that it will provide endless hours of entertainment. Have there even been 100 Algorand tombstones of better spent? I think not. Okay. So you have obtained a book from the Trials of the Braves. The objectives therein can be verified by using the item in the key items menu. Okay. So, Bravura Atma, reward tenacity +2, okay. So, this looks like a list of the enemies that I have to kill. The East Shroud, defeat 3 Sylphid Sparks, okay. South Fontanalan, Mortona, okay. So this sounds simple enough. Okay. Then we have dungeons. Vestralnostia. Defeat then the Orca Toothed. Okay. Sastasha. Then the Cortesk Central Highlands, the Orungale. Okay. In Eastern Tanalan, Hatalali Heart. Okay. So those two are normal, right? Okay. Then we have Fates. Complete the Fate Surprise определенностя. Okay. Complete the Fate in spite of it all, the Central Shroud. Okay. And complete the Fate good to be bad. Madonna. Okay. And then we have leaves. Okay. Several leaves. Okay. So I have gathered all 9 tomes and completed all 9 trials. So let's see what the NPC says. It appears we are completely out of books pertaining to that weapon, and small wonder seeing you as the one who cleaned us out. You have already completed all trials for the equipped relic weapon Atma. Make your way to Hurstmail and present it to Jilzane. Okay. I think it was North Shroud, right? I think so. Let me check. Yes, correct. This is in the North Shroud region. So let's see, where is this drill zone? So, relic weapon Atma enhancement, relic weapon Zenith enhancement. I think Atma. Wait a second. Yes, relic weapon Atma enhancement. Through my arts I shall permanently bind the souls you have gathered to your relic. Lend me the object you wish enhanced, and I shall see the deed done. Okay. Yes, the relic fair pulsates with the power of souls. To have successfully brought it to this state, yours is an uncommon perseverance adventure. You have done your part, and now I shall do mine. This will take but a moment. It is done. Ah, the souls within landed a truly magnificent gleam. Take up your relic anew, my friend, and bask in the light of its majesty. Your relic weapon Atma has been reborn through the power of souls. The enemies you are required to defeat vary according to the relic. If you wish to enhance another relic weapon Atma, you must obtain books from the associated set of Trials of the Braves and complete all objectives therein. Okay. So what now? Do I have to equip? Okay. Looks like the next quest is available. Chilzane has the look of a hungry wolf as he eyes your relic weapon. Greetings, my dear assistant. I trust your enhanced relic is serving you well. Yet know that we are but halfway to recreating the mighty arm described in the legend of the Zodiac Braves. Your weapon can house power even greater than now, and I believe that this power can be attained through the use of materia. As is my wont, I have dabbled in these peculiar stones and acquired a rudimentary knowledge of their workings. With my limited grasp of the subject matter, I have gleaned that already being laden with soul energy, your relic cannot be enhanced via conventional material melding. An alternate method is required, and for this we shall need to consult the experts. If you desire to wield a mightier weapon, you will do well to seek Mutamix, the goblin credited with bringing the secrets of materia to Eotia. He and his students are said to be camped at a place called the Bonfire in central Tanaran, so you doubtless already knew this. Okay, let's travel to Mutamix. So what brings Uplander to drink Mutamix bubbly pots? Uplander has Fighty tool already filled with Airy Self, wishes to it to gain power of materia. Uplander has difficult desire, such knowings do not exist yet. Mutamix has a new underlearner named of Hubartin, Hubertin seeks to outdraw power of materia, but is having brain blocks muchly. If Uplander gives length to Hubertin, brain blocks may be broken, yes? Okay. Why won't it work? Why won't you bound then you? Forgive me my outburst of adventure. I have a hit of power by a wall in my research, and it has driven me nigh insane. What? You have been working with a man from Rats at Han, and this Hanish alchemist has had you infusing your relic with soul energy, and now you'd seek to further enhance it with materia. Huzzah! The builder be praised for guiding your steps to me. Begging your pardon's adventure, the prospect of a breakthrough so excited me, I quite took a leave of my propriety. My name is Hubertin, and I have but recently joined the carriers of the Cauldron. I seek to overcome the limits of advanced materia melding, also known as secret journey skill. As you may already be aware, an object can safely host only a limited number of materia, but by extracting the soul energy held within the stones and converting it into light, we may circumvent this constraint. Or so my theory goes. Well, I have succeeded in transferring this light energy to a transitory medium. All attempts to have it bound with equipment have ended in a dismal failure. I had all but given up hope when you arrived. Your soul-infused relic, I believe, is an ideal vessel for this light energy, and with the revolutionary techniques possessed by Master Jill Zane, I am confident that our efforts will bear fruit. Aye, our efforts, I say, for we share the same goal. I trust you shan't object to a collaboration, and so without further ado, I bid you fetch me enhanced ink. Not any enhanced ink, mind you, but one that boasts superior ethereal conductivity. The ink is central to our endeavor, but I have recently depleted my stores for a blessing. It will seem that it can be had at Revenant's stall from a merchant named Ravenna. Why are you frowning? Did I say something inappropriate? If so, please accept my apologies. My mother always said that I lacked tact. But return to the matter at hand. For our purposes, I must have no less than 3 bottles of ink. Pray return back here when you have procured the requisite amounts. So I had to speak to Ravenna, okay. Well, if it ain't my best customer, what's your fancy today then? Ink with superior ethereal conductivity, you say? Aha, I ain't nothing Ever come simple with you, eh? Well, just so happens a shipment arrived from Tevner not 3 days ago. Aurania can fix you up with the stuff. We have got plenty in stock, so long as you've got the Algran Tombstones of Poetics to exchange for them. Oh, and in case you are wondering, you won't find it elsewhere in Eotia. I make a point of being sole supplier of whatever it is I sell. That's just good business, see? Okay. So here are those inks, each 25 tombstones each, okay. You're back. Have you acquired 3 bottles of superior enchanted ink? Yes. Yes, this shall serve our purposes perfectly. With this ink I shall draw Arcanima patterns of power upon parchment to create a sphere of scroll, the medium for storing material-derived light energy. This, my friend, is the key to raising your relic to the next level of light. We want but the catalyst by which the power of materia may be converted into light and infused into the scroll, a rare stone known as Alexandrite. Being a variety of dark matter, Alexandrite possesses light-altering properties. When placed beneath a light source, it bursts into a dazzling display of colors. Owing to its singular beauty, Alexandrite was highly prized by ancient civilizations, and so nigh every natural deposit has been exhausted. However, the stone is known to emerge amongst hidden treasures. We just need to know where to look. It may behoove us to consult dealers of artifacts from bygone eras. gods. I cannot recall when last I felt so invigorated. Many and more things remain to be done, but any sort of progress is better than none. Give me but a moment to gather my thoughts, and I shall resume my explanation. Okay. Sphere scrolls may be obtained from Hubertine in exchange for bottles of superior enchanted ink. Each sphere scroll can be infused with up to 5 types of materia. Please note, however, that certain restrictions apply to quantity and variety. Furthermore, due to the unstable nature of materia-derived light energy, infusion attempts are known to fail occasionally. Furthermore, each infusion requires the use of a catalyst known as Alexandrite. Alexandrite is yielded from the treasure coffers, whose locations are marked on mysterious maps. Mysterious maps can be obtained from Auriana at Revenant Stone in exchange for Argolan tombstones. Completing a certain quest will also earn you a map. Alexandrite may also be obtained, albeit at low probability, by participating in fates while equipped with your relic weapon. Okay. So I have 3 inks. So Hubertine can barely contain his excitement at the prospect of enhancing your relic weapon Animus. Using the superior enhanced ink you bring, I shall prepare a sphere scroll bearing Arcanima patterns for enhancing your relic. Your task will then be to acquire suitable varieties of materia, along with the pieces of Alexandrite by which to convert and infuse their spiritual energy. When the sphere scroll is fully infused, the time will be ripe for its power to be bounded with your relic. The overseeing of this final step I shall leave to Master Zane. Now, as you go about infusing materia, you may well undergo a change of heart. If you wish to have any infusion removed, bring the scroll in question to me and I will see that it done. Lastly, pray relay to Master Zane all that you have learned from me. His wealth of knowledge, I believe, will be instrumental to our success. Okay. So sphere scrolls may be obtained from Hubertine in exchange for bottles of superior enhanced ink. Similarly, if you wish to undo the infusion process, you may do so by speaking with Hubertine. Okay. So I'm going to take a 1 scroll. I shall prepare a sphere scroll bearing Arcanima patterns for enhancing your relic. Bravura. Creating a sphere scroll bravura requires 3 bottles of superior enhanced ink. Yes. By virtue of road, in the blinking of an eye, your sphere scroll is ready. You are at liberty to infuse it with the materia of your choosing, assuming it's compatible, that is. Okay. So you have obtained a sphere scroll. To infuse it with materia, access it in your inventory, then select infuse from the subcommands. Once you have fully infused the sphere scroll with materia, you may present it to Jill Zane to have the corresponding relic enhanced. Okay. So, by infusing the sphere scrolls with the materia of your choice, you can enhance the relic weapon Animus as you see fit. To infuse a sphere scroll with materia, select infuse from its subcommands. Each sphere scroll can be infused with up to 7 types of materia, granting a bonus to attributes, casting times, and more. Please note that up to 5 materia can be infused into a single scroll. Materia will be consumed upon infusion. Well, great, 1 materia will suffice For initial infusions, progressively higher grades of material will be required to enhance an attribute past certain points. Moreover, there are limits as to how many times a given attribute may be enhanced. Each infusion requires the use of a catalyst known as alexandrite. Alexandrite can be obtained in exchange for allied seals or found by traveling to locations marked on mysterious maps, obtained through select quests. The material can also be obtained by participating in fates with your relic weapon Animus equipped. Once you have fully infused a sphere scroll with materia, Jelzane can use it to enhance the corresponding relic weapon Animus. In the future, it will be possible to undo this process and apply different enhancements, should you do so desire. Okay. So I have this scroll here. Yes, okay. So here are different materia which I can apply. Yes. Okay. So I have to repeat this process 75 times. Okay, so I need 75 materia in total. Okay. Welcome back, my friend. By your triumphant expression, I take it you have found a way to enhance your relic with materia. Converting the spiritual energy into light through collective transference? A truly inspired idea, while I am not one to count my doodles before they hatch. Based on my experience, I am quietly confident that this method shan't disappoint. Now, depending on the varieties of material used, I expect that your weapon's properties may undergo change. Precisely in what matter I cannot say until the infusion process is complete. Go forth and infuse this sphere scroll, as per young Hubertine's instructions. When you have accomplished this task, bring the scroll to me, and I shall see to bonding its light energy with your relic. Likewise, if you desire to know how your weapon will evolve, present it to me along with the scroll, and I shall divine for you the answer. Once you have fully infused the sphere scroll with materia, present it to Jelzane at Hersmail in the North Shroud to have the corresponding relic weapon Animus enhanced. Please note that the process will replace the weapon's attributes with those that were infused in the sphere scroll. Its attributes, strength, dexterity, vitality, intelligence, and mind will be raised to a value befitting gear of item level 110. Attributes that remain will be replaced with the ones infused into the sphere scroll. In the case of Tyrus Animus and Omnix Animus, base direct hit rate will not be replaced. Okay.